Hi everyone and welcome. I hope you're all doing well. I know that this is pretty late, but I decided to make a response to a YouTube short titled 3 Reasons Andrew Tate is Innocent by Daniel Haqiqatjou, who calls himself the Muslim skeptic. Haqiqatjou's 3 reasons for why Tate is innocent are laughably bad. I can't believe that 14,000 people liked his short and actually found his reasons convincing. Well, let's listen to Haqiqatjou's case.
I think that Andrew Tate's involvement with pornography is reprehensible, no doubt about it, but I also think that he is innocent of these recent accusations against him. 3 reasons why. Number 1, innocent until proven guilty. That's the basic fundamental principle not only in secular justice systems, but also in Islam.
No, that's not how it works. The presumption of innocence does not equate to de facto innocence. If that were the case, then there wouldn't be any need for an investigation or trial. The presumption of innocence is a legal principle that entails that any person accused of a crime is considered innocent until proven guilty. It's a method of ensuring fair proceedings in the determination of whether a person is innocent or guilty. While it is true that the burden of proof is on the prosecution, it's not a guarantee of actual innocence of any criminal activity. To suggest otherwise is just laughable. I mean, just imagine if a defense lawyer argued that his client is innocent because there's a presumption of innocence. He would be ridiculed for his incompetence. This is just the first reason. Now let's listen to Haqiqatjou's next reason.
Number 2, the Matrix has been trying to silence brother Andrew at all costs. They completely wiped him off social media and closed his payment processors, but it wasn't enough. So the next best option, short of killing him, is putting him in prison.
This is just conspiracy theory nonsense. Firstly, the Matrix is nothing but a propaganda term that is used by Andrew Tate and his cultish fanboys. It's a fancy way of saying the establishment wants to silence Andrew because he's threatening their existence, but this doesn't make any sense because Andrew is not a threat to anything. He is just a social media influencer who makes money off of red pill rhetoric, selling his porn-filled advice online and being a clout chaser. So I don't think any major government or media outlet has anything to feel threatened by. It's just an excuse that Andrew and his fanboys use to bolster Andrew's ego. Secondly, the so-called Matrix has not been trying to silence Andrew at all costs. Yes, he did get banned on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Yes, his payment processes were closed, but he still managed to find other social media platforms to use, namely Rumble, and the so-called Matrix did nothing to deplatform Andrew on Rumble. There's also the fact that even after Andrew was deplatformed, he still had publicly filmed interviews with other people about being cancelled. He had an interview with Patrick Bet David. That interview received 14 million views and over 400,000 likes on YouTube. If the so-called Matrix was actually trying to silence Andrew at all costs, such interviews would not have happened. Anyway, let's hear Haqiqatjou's next reason.
Number 3, why are these accusations coming out now for something that allegedly happened many years ago? So it's just a coincidence that for years none of the so-called victims had any complaints, but as soon as the powers that be want Andrew silenced, they come out with accusations? Convenient.
No, it's not convenient. This just proves that you have absolutely no clue what you're talking about, because these accusations have not been coming out just now. In fact, back in April of 2022, the Daily Beast published a report of the police raiding Andrew Tate's house in a human trafficking investigation. This was almost a year before this whole investigation became viral. We also have a Twitter screenshot of someone calling Andrew Tate a degenerate criminal and accusing him of trapping a girl in Romania and stealing her passport. And this is as far back as 2019. I am not going to give a comprehensive case of all of the evidence of Andrew Tate being a human trafficker. There are already many videos that have done that, but this alone refutes Haqiqatjou's 3rd reason for Andrew Tate being innocent. In conclusion, Daniel Haqiqatjou's 3 reasons for Andrew Tate's innocence are pseudo-intellectual garbage, like most of his content. Anyway, that's it for today. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, as that would mean a lot to me.